Hi all, welcome to i-tutor Academy. In today's session, we will start with the Unit 5, Subsection 8. We discussed Unit 5 in last two videos, so please refer. And today's session is Cross Price Elasticity of MMPC 010. So let's see. The sales volume of one product may be influenced by the price of either substitute or complementary product. So cross price elasticity of demand provides a means to quantify that the type of influence. It is defined as the ratio of the percentage change in sales of one product to the percentage change in price of another product, and is the relevant arc, that is easy and point easy cross price elasticity, are determined like this: capital letter easy and small letter easy. So this is the equation, and please refer from your IGNOUMBA study material. And where the alphabetic subscribes difference between the two product involved, a negative coefficient of cross price elasticity implies that a decrease in the price of product A and result in an increase in sales of product B, or vice versa. So we can conclude that the product are complementary to one another, such as cassette tape player and cassette tapes, and thus when the coefficient of cross price elasticity for two product is negative, the product are classified as complements. And a similar line of reasoning leads to the conclusion that if the cross price elasticity is positive, the product are substitute. An example: an increase in the price of sugar would cause less sugar to be purchased but would increase the sale of sugar substitute. And when we calculate the cross price elasticity for this case, both the numerator and the denominators would have the same sign and the coefficient would be positive. And so if two goods are unrelated, a change in the price of one will not affect the sales of the other. The numerator of the cross price elasticity ratio would be 0, and thus the coefficient of cross price elasticity would be 0. In this case, the two commodities would be defined as independent. An example also here. So this relationship can be summarized as like this. Okay. And cross price elasticity may not always be symmetrical. Example: consider the two Delhis, that is LOI and HOI, competing in the Delhi market, and most analysts will agree that the two products are substitutes and the cross price elasticity is positive. Okay, and however, there is no reason to believe that the change in demand for the LOI following a 1% change in the price of HOI will be equal to the change in demand for HOI following a 1% change in the price of LOI. And many large corporate produces several related products. An automobile company produces many varieties of automobiles, and detergent companies produce many brands of soap, and resort company produce many type of resorts. And if automobile company reduces the price of its A model, sales of its related to S model may decline. And when a company sells related product, knowledge of cross elasticities can aid decision makers in assessing such impact. Okay, and next is the effect of advertising on demand. And advertising influences our attitude towards the product or service being promoted, and in most cases the intent of a fame's advertising is to stimulate sales of a particular product or product line. When Pepsi Cola Corporation decided to sponsor a television show or cricket match, it hopes that doing so will increase the sales of the product. Such a product promotion have their impact on consumers through taste and preferences. And in addition to shifting the demand function to the right, advertising may have the effect of making it somewhat more steep. And the reason for this is that the advertisement can create stronger consumer brand preferences, thus making consumer less sensitive to price change for that product. And this means that the one effect of advertising can be to make the demand for a famous product more price inelastic. And to the extent that this is true, management has a increased ability to rise price without losing as many sales as would have been lost otherwise. We have seen that raising the product's price will increase total revenue for the fame if demand is inelastic. And summary of this unit is here. The concept of elasticity is simply the slope relation of two variables expressed in percentage terms, and this makes elasticity independent of the unit and magnitude of the two variable in question. And price elasticity is an important determinant of the price firms will charge for their product, and this is because price elasticity is related to the firm's marginal revenue function, determining the effect on total revenue of a change in price. When demand is price elastic, lowering price will increase total revenue, and when demand is inelastic, lowering price will decrease total revenue. And the reverse is true for increase in price. When demand is price elastic, increased price will decrease total revenue, and when demand is inelastic, increasing price will increase total revenue. And the main determinant of price elasticity of demand is the availability of substitute for the product. Any one of a group of close substitute will have a more elastic demand than the group as a whole, and elasticity will be low if the proportion of income spent on the product is small, and elasticity tends to be greater the longer the time over which adjustment occurs, and the item that have few substitute in the short run may develop substitute when the consumers or producers have time to adapt. And income elasticity of demand is the percentage change in quantity demanded as a result of a percentage change in income. Income elasticity will usually change as income varies. And cross elasticity is the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in the price of some other product that brought it about. It is used to define products that are substitute for one another, that is positive cross elasticity, and product that complement one another, that is negative elasticity. And keyword sections are here, and please refer here if you feel any words are difficult. And self assessment questions, it is very important, please try to do it, it will help you for your term and examination, like your assignment. Okay, in between any doubt you can contact us anytime. So this is all about unit 5, and in between any doubts you can contact. And for more MBA series, you just do like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.
i-tutor Academy presents IGNOU MBA Complete Syllabus Coverage Classes for individual students, semester-wise subject with online flexible timing. For more details, contact on +91 623 827 1885